My name is Carrie Grain. I'm here to talk to you about cross stitch and crafts and just kind of go over what I've done over this past month. Thank you for visiting. Today is July 5th. Taking advantage of the long weekend to film a Flosstube. I hope everyone had a good holiday, and I will just jump right in. The last time we spoke, I was working on the Kingfisher. I don't even have the pattern with me right now, but it is less than necessary. It is almost done. I just need one more thread. It's a Veriswa metallic, so it's going to be coming in the mail Thursday. So it will be done soon. The Kingfisher! Oh my god, look at her! Look at her! It's so pretty. I did all the back stitching and you could really, see all the details. I am just over the moon. Oh my gosh! It's so pretty! I can't wait to have this on my wall somewhere in my craft room. Oh my goodness gracious. But yes, this is my almost finish, the Kingfisher. Oop. Ooh. That's very exciting. And I started a new focus piece, I'll say. But I'm going to save that one for last because it's also very exciting. So I'm going to end on a high note. Other than those two things, I've been working on the 2020 Linen and Threads ornaments for their stitch along. Not the actual stitch along, just the ornaments part of it. Let me double check if this is the right one. I am realizing I don't know which one was June. I don't think it was. No. This one was June. So there it is. It's cute. I need to start July. I have not yet, but I've been distracted by other things. There's always more to do. But gotta keep up with that because I'm actually doing it. I know I have my tarot sale that I started in May, and then I did a lot. No, I started in March. I did a lot in April, and I have not done anything for June. So I gotta keep up with at least one. Something else I've been working on. I call it my Two Dragons sampler by 2x2 stitch. I only worked on it a little bit, but here it is. It's just something I can bring around easily because it's one color and it's on Pattern Keeper. And I am nearing the end of the border, which is exciting. I was hanging out with Josh while he was fishing, working on this. And when you're on a bridge fishing, people just stop and they're like, catching anything? So this guy stopped to talk and he was like, man, you're one of those ladies that can walk out of the woods and make a pair of shoes, huh? It's like, maybe, no. That's a great compliment among makers, I suppose. Thank you. It was a good time. Fishermen seem to be a nice group of people for the most part. But yeah, this one is gonna be, it's gonna be 2 years old in the near future in a couple months. Oh my goodness gracious, Oh, I did not realize it was that old. Okay. Because I started it over like Labor Day or something. That's the one in like August, September, right? One of them. Let me look at my list. Last time, I started to mention something about sewing, and then Josh came home and I paused the video and I started the video again, and then I could not figure out how to knit the two together because something about I do not have the time or the energy or honestly the technology, it seems like. My computer right now is a Chromebook and I am filming this on an iPad with very little space. Anyway, so I just posted the first bit and I left out the sewing. Well, I'm here to bring the sewing back. I got the kick. I don't know what to do it. And this is one of the first bags I made. I made like 3 of these at the same time that look almost identical. And isn't it so cute with the bees? And I put little yellow gingham, is that what that is? Gingham? Checkers? Something on the inside. So this is, I have an exercise bike in my living room. And I put a bunch of my projects in here. You'll see I have the tarot Sal in here. Some patterns and I've got a lot of things in here. This is one of my project storing methods. It hangs from the handle of the exercise bike. I used to have just plastic bags that kept ripping, so I decided to upgrade. The next thing I made was a bigger version, which I kind of just based it off the pattern I used for the little one. I just kind of did my own math. And this is it. And I even put a zipper in it. I don't know what I did with, I don't know exactly what I did or how I did it. But I just decided to make it more complicated. And it has a lot of stuff in it. It has like a separator, which is this thing, and some pockets and stuff that are specifically designed for crafts. Like I have my scissors pocket specifically for that, and then I have highlighter and pen pockets. It's absolutely fantastic. That's what I take around with me now. And then I made some more cross-stitch style bags because I don't know what I want to use. I don't know what works best for me, so I'm trying out a bunch of different things. This is the first cross-stitch style one I did for me. It's full of colors, and it has pretty flowers. Look at that. Look at that pretty flowers. I just can't get enough. I love it. I don't know how I feel about the shape yet. I wondered if part of my conflicted feelings were due to the type of interfacing I used, the stiffness stuff, so I made another one. This one has flowers mostly on the back. I did this in a very strange way. And it's just plain on the inside. It's covered in cat hair because they like to sleep on it. I had it sitting on there for a while. And it's by the window. I should have known. It's okay. Everything is cat hair. The zipper's backwards. The stitching's sloppy. The bias here is funky. It's fine. I don't have anything in it yet though, so I'll have to do that. And then, I feel like I'm getting discombobulated. And then I made a different type of bag because I don't know, the flat just doesn't seem like my vibe. So I found these box bags, the pattern for these, and they have purple on the inside. This is the medium size. This is the large. I'm trying to floof it up. Let me open it up to floof it, actually. That would make more sense. This is the large. It has this different purple in it. And then I have the pieces cut out to make the small. But honestly, these seem really good for like when you're traveling. This is the thing all of my underwear and socks are in. So I don't have to be like, oh, where did they slip around to? I don't know. I don't know if anyone else has that problem. But apparently I do. So I made these. And the last thing I sewed, is that how you say that? I don't know. The last thing I made is currently in the washing machine right now. I made a pair of pants. It is not finished. Instead of putting a button, I just have been using a safety pin. The belt loops are only connected on the bottom, and I wore it yesterday at our 4th of July party, and apparently everyone could see my underwear. So that one needs a little bit of workshopping, but it felt cool. I definitely used quilting fabric to make them. It was one of those projects where you just start on a whim and you use whatever you have. I needed 2 yards of fabric, and there was only one type of fabric that I had 2 yards of. And I only have quilting fabric because you can buy it in little small things. It is so much more convenient that way. But yeah, I had to finagle lining because the pattern didn't come with lining, and I was sitting there whenever I was doing something sketchy, like trying to figure it out, but being like, this is either going really well or really poorly. I would just be sitting there at my sewing machine like, oh, I'm having fun, but I could totally be messing this out. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. But, yeah. I can wear them. I just have visible underwear when I do. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. But that's what I've been sewing. Oh, I also, this is a curtain that I sewed. We bought this little table thing and made it into a litter box contraption. So there's a litter box back there, so my cat doesn't pee on things anymore, hopefully. They love it because I sit in here and then they pee and then I'm like, wow, you guys stink. Anyway, back to stitching. This I picked back up because I'm going to need it soon. This is Baltimore Oriole by Buttons and Beads, and I picked it up because it's Maryland. I live in Maryland, and I have some friends moving from Nebraska to Baltimore, and next weekend, next weekend we're helping them move in, and I wanted to give this as a housewarming gift. Kind of better? That is how far, last time I showed it to you, I had just done, there's like some light blue stitching here. Oh, that's way better. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And so I did all the green, all the white. I started the bird, and all of the missing stitches in the background and the leaves and the flowers are beads, which is great because I'm really in the mood to do something with beads right now. But she's cute. I really need to finish her. Hopefully I finish her soon. Oh, I need to get a frame. Whoopsies. It's the hardest part, it feels like, is fully finishing. Oh boy. What am I looking for next? And after that, I guess I had Christmas on my brain. I think I was stressed and I wanted to start things, but I did not want them to be time-consuming things, so I found a couple of really tiny things to work on. I found this ornament on Etsy, the bell ornament. I was sewing it together right before, but you can see these little bits need to be cut off and put underneath the bell, but everything above the zigzag is what the bell is supposed to be. Not quite finished. All the stitching is finished, just need to stitch it together. It called for 14 count Ada, and I did it over 1 on 28 count Monaco. So it made stitching it together extra hard, I think. But it's so cute. Oh, we have a little tiny, during Christmas it's a Christmas tree. Otherwise it's called the birthday tree. We put birthday presents underneath of it. It would be perfect because it's a tiny tree and a little tiny ornament. Absolutely adorable. So that's really cute. I was going to make a bunch of them, but now I don't know if I'm going to make a bunch of them because sewing it together is not as fun. It's stressful. But maybe that's just because I did it over 1. Who knows? And you'll see other miscellaneous colored stitches. That is the remnants of the Linen and Threads 2020 stitch along that I gave up on very quickly. So I finally just bit the bullet and was like, this fabric's getting cut. There's no way I wasn't gonna work on it. So there's that. I also did, I have a couple patterns from Pigeon Coop Designs, Christmas birds or something like that, and these are the exact 2 same birds. Wax wings. I think they're adorable. They're supposed to be holding presents, but I like them better without the presents. You can see the threads that I carried. I was working on one, and then I had so much of a color left on my needle that I was just like, I'm going 3 inches over. Starting a second one. So now I get the difficulty of finding a like 2.5 inch hoop or 2 inch hoop. I don't know. There are 2 stitches in between these 2. 2 stitches. Silly. Silly, silly, silly. Serves me right for not wanting to do math. And the other non-focus piece that I worked on this month is for Josh. I don't know if you can hear me right now, but if you can, don't look. I finished the outline for 1/2. Oh, almost. I need to put this bottom on. Yeah, she's looking cute. I'm not looking forward to the fill-in, but for now she's looking cute. And then we move on to my new focus piece. It is, oh, I don't even remember what it's called. Hold on, let me get Dimensions Gold Collection Petites Beacon at Daybreak. Hold on. Beacon at Daybreak. Look at that. It's so pretty. was one of the birthday gifts I got in June. Why did I throw that on the floor instead of putting it away? So, I was inspired by stitches and needles, threads and stitches. She does a lot of full coverage stuff on YouTube, and she mostly has a diagonal cross-country style that she does. And it inspired me. I felt like trying it. I added parking to that because I cannot stand wasting thread. And my stand is not equipped to be flipped around. It's kind of a funny setup. It's like a lap stand, but I like attached it to a chair that I have sitting in front of me when I'm stitching on it, usually in the living room. So it's just this whole new piece of furniture in my living room. And I lost the needle. Bring it from the outside to the inside, and I don't know where it is. But anyway, oh, hello, do not do that. Here's my progress. Ooh, lots of threads. And I'm doing the back stitching as I go. There's just no place to put these that's good. I'm doing the back stitching as I go. So I'll do the row of 10 diagonal, which you can see I'm in the middle of here, and then I'll go back and do the back stitching. But look at that! Look at that! Look at the sky, and the bird, and the lighthouse, and the ocean. Oh my god. Absolutely fantastic. And this was a really good piece to get into parking because I started up here with like 4 colors. And it's slowly been increasing the number of colors I had. And the last time I tried parking on the Kingfisher, I got very quickly overwhelmed with the amount of threads. But now I have all of these threads. And apparently I can manage it, so I feel like so silly when I'm combing my threads with my hands. But I just love this piece. I just love this piece. I'm getting into like some confetti heavy area. But it's fantastic. It's different. Because the last one I went very much with directional convenience. How am I going to save thread? You know? But I don't know if you can see, can't you? The back stitching. Yeah, 100%. But threads are carried diagonally. So it's wasting more thread, but it's fine. I think. I don't know. Like sometimes I'll have a light blue here, and I'll go like down this way, and then up this way, and then up this way, and then I'll have another light blue thread over here, and I'll go, you know. I don't know. I'm just talking so I can keep looking at this. But I'm really proud of myself. I did the pre-gridding incorrectly because the edge of the pattern is not at the edge of the pattern is not at one of these. It's at like 4 stitches over and 4 stitches above. So it's not going to be centered. But okay. Okay. Sure. Fine. Sure. It won't be centered. But that's okay. These will be useless. That's okay. As you can see, I'm at the far edge. I have 2 corners. And then the next corner's over here. Oh my gosh. I'm just delighted. I'm delighted. So, my plans. Oh, everything's becoming unraveled. I'll fix it later. My plans. I try and get a few stitches into that most nights. Work on this. Hopefully finish it in time to give it as a housewarming gift. Do you have any more plans? What month is this? July? I'm not doing cross stitch camp. I'm almost done with school for my semester. Technically, there's another 7 weeks of the semester. Like semester A, semester B. I only took 1 class in semester A and 0 classes in semester B. So, I actually get summer this year. Yay! But I think I'm mostly gonna try and relax. I'm exhausted, guys. Something about having a full-time job and getting your master's and starting a business is really... Apparently that's more than I can handle. I had a day of leisure on Sunday, I think it was, and I just didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, I don't have anything that I have to do. Then I freaked out. I gotta learn the ways of a relaxed lifestyle. People keep telling me, like, oh, you don't know tired until you have kids. I'm like, if I don't know tired, then if I have kids, it's not gonna go well. It's not gonna go well. I don't. Like, yesterday, Josh smoked brisket for the party, and he planned to put it on the grill, hi honey, at 4 in the morning. The 2 of us slept terribly. He falls asleep on the couch a lot, accidentally, but he purposefully stayed, little lady, he purposely stayed on the couch so the 4 o'clock alarm wouldn't wake me up. 3:50, I'm looking at my phone, I'm like, I might as well get up. So I, like, scooch on over into the other room, and he's like, oh, you're awake. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're awake. We didn't need an alarm. We just don't sleep, so it's fine. We're already awake. Oh my goodness. That's okay. Yeah, hopefully next time I see you, I'll also be done with the Kingfisher, because as soon as I get the fancy thread to finish it off, I am going to be on it. And, that's about it. I'm probably not going to finish those pants. I'll just wear them around the house. Or it doesn't matter if people can see my underwear, you know? Who cares? I don't know. Gonna learn the lifestyle of pleasure. Hopefully. anyway, it was good chatting with you guys. Thanks for hanging out, looking at my projects. It's all very exciting, and I hope you have a good one. Alright.